What's good, the peoples? How's anybody doing tonight? We've had our first completion in the 69 game Archipelago multi-world. It was Taverl's Final Fantasy IV. His free enterprise seed popped open, apparently. Let's kind of just go down the list and see how everybody's doing. So Destel says he's stuck in Crystallis until he gets a particular sword. I can empathize. Looks like Jocelyn has not done much with one of her Hollow Knights. Maybe she's gone to the other ones. The Mega Mans are down at the bottom of the list, and that's just how Mega Man goes. You get a level, you go in and you do the 10 checks. It's all good. Red's got a Shivers down there. My Power Wash and Erica's Necrodancer are pretty close. They're both level-based. You go in and you do the level you get. You send some checks. There's a Mega Man X there, a Guardian Legends, some more Mega Mans and Shivers. My FF1 Pixel Remaster is down towards the bottom. Okay, well, I've been keeping up on it. It's been BK'd. I got a little bit more progression I can do. That's why we're listening to the Final Fantasy Prelude right now. Yeah, there's Joss's second Hollow Knight, looking a bit healthier. Then we've got some Shivers, Zelda, Raz's SMZ3. Looks like he's pretty much done a full Sphere Zero of SMZ3. Destel's SMZ3 is right around that same spot. Destel's taking a big bite out of Soul Blazer. Taverl's FF1, Treble's FF1, Pixel Remaster. Healthier than mine, but I think he got better progression than I did. Raz looks like he's done his whole Sphere Zero in Symphony. There's another Shivers. I don't know enough about Dragon Warrior to know if being about halfway down the list is good for a Dragon Warrior after a few days. Rogueblaze has his Mario World and Wind Waker about the same spot. Wind Waker is very low on checks. 217 checks in that game. And I imagine the gating is very, very complicated. Because that game's got just so many like little items and plot flags and things you got to keep in your head. Eurixius Factorio is almost halfway done at 45%. Red's done his Sphere Zero Symphony of the Nights. Taverl's done his Sphere Zero Symphony of the Night. Rogueblaze is looking about even on Link's Awakening and Link to the Past. Eurixia's SMZ3 is looking at 35%. He's been gushing about how well Donkey Kong Country 3 is going for him. Destel's Mario World is sitting up there. There's a Battle Network 3. I don't know enough about the game to talk about it. Not a Buttface has a Tunic. He's doing 6 Tunics. One of them only has 145 checks. I don't know if that means that instance of Tunic didn't get the progression the other 5 did, or if he just did as much Tunic as his body could handle and then he had to stop. I have no idea. He might have just had to go to bed. Destel's got some Final Fantasy and some Final Fantasy VI. There's Rogueblaze's Battle Network 3 is in there. Red is 3rd place in the Pokemon Emerald, and having put another 3 hours into Emerald last night, I wonder how much he's got still to go. There's Castlevania 64, a Hammer Watch, 2 more Tunics. Here's the 3rd Hollow Knight, looking much healthier than the other 2. I think Justice doesn't have a lot of time to play on weekends. I think she'll be doing most of her playing throughout the week. The fact that we started on like a Thursday night. Destel's killing it in StarCraft. Raz is doing some Earthbound. I heard that Celeste is BK'd until she gets more strawberries. I don't know how big of a Sphere Zero Kingdom Hearts 2 has. I think Sonic Adventure 2 is BK'd. I've got hints I need to go to. Pokedude was sending me to Route 115 in Pokemon Emerald to get something he needs for Sonic. It's not open for me. I can't do it yet, but we have a plan to get me there. Destel's Final Fantasy IV sitting over halfway, so not nearly as good as Taverl's. Not a Buttface has 2 more Tunics. And then Treble's Pokemon Emerald. Then my Tunic. Then my Pokemon Emerald at 393 checks. McDole's Stardew Valley. I guess he's got a bunch more stuff to do in that. Then Buttface has a Tunic at 70%. And then Taveral's completed Final Fantasy IV, sending all 444 checks. And then the most checks sent from a single game in the whole multi-world is my Kirby 64 at 549. That game is just absolutely crazy. So, we've got a jigsaw to do. Are there any more pieces hiding back here? There's not. So we've got this edge here. This looks like it could be your cloak. This looks like it's going to go up here. Nice. Looks like we've got some more dress. That's the hem of her dress down at the bottom. Nice. Do I have this piece? Could this be it? No. Could this be it? No. So I don't have that piece yet. This is going to go up top here in some configuration like that. This is going to go up top here, something like this. Here, let's zoom in. What are we doing with you? That would be an edge. I don't know where else this could go except up here in the construction zone. We've got you holding a sword. This looks like somebody's head. Could be. Oh, we've got another edge piece. Good. This looks like it's your hair. Good. This looks like it's part of a gray cloak. And it's 4 innies together, which should be placeable. We've got you holding a sword at this angle. Like that could be it. Which means something like this. Oh, that's the piece. Okay. So something like this then with that sword, which means we must have another piece that connects, and it's got to be this one, right? I mean, it doesn't have to be. Could be anything in this workaday world of ours. Could it be this sword here then? Oh, it's definitely this sword here. Look at that. I'm on the wrong side of the map. Are we connecting this in here? No, this, we'd have a piece of his cloak here poking down. All right, so I'm down to the last 4 pieces I gotta put into this puzzle. What is this? I don't know, but it looks like it's gonna fit over. That's part of a sword and part of the sword hilt. Good, good, good. I've got this nonsense. 4 innies, huh? Are you the edge of his cloak somehow? Are there innies we need up here? Oh, wait a minute. I think I see where we're going with this. Right there. And then we got you. You've got to go around the edge somewhere. It's the only thing that makes sense. Aha. And then there's you. What the heck are you? It's too light to go there. It's too dark to go up here. Where else could you go, though? That has these kinds of browns. There's nowhere else. Right there. All right, that is a completed set of puzzle pieces. Let's get to work. We got a little bit we can do in this game, and then a little bit we can do in some other game. Red wizard job. I don't have red wizards. I got a ribbon. Ooh, I love that. Love that for me. Faux 50 gil. An elixir. A glod needle. A Phoenix down. The wizard's staff. That's confusion, so that's not a good spell, really. Another elixir. I'm hanging out for the guild because we can afford another ruby armlet before I leave town. That'd be great. They're 40k each. The Mystic Key. That'll get me a bunch of treasure boxes. It's going to see how many laps I can do around town before all my checks come in. I was going to make Chex Mix, but then I forgot. The Defender. Neat sword, bro. Rosetta Stone will turn into one check I can give. And then we'll have whatever we got from that completed FF4. Mage's Staff. That's fire too, but we've got Infinite Thundaga on our Black Wizards. Okay, looks like that's all the checks. So, where can we use this Mystic Key? Well, first we need to sail to Melmond and turn in the Rosetta Stone. I think the thing I would love to see most would probably... Like, the floater wouldn't be that many checks. The floater would be... We could get our airship. We can't get into any of the northern dungeons. Waterfall requires canoe. Sea Shrine requires oxyale. Mirage Tower requires chime. Castle of Ordeals we could get to, I suppose. So the floater wouldn't actually be that much for us. We'd be able to get to the ice cave and volcano. I wonder if I can cash that in. Am I going to be able to go to Lufenia There might be a dock that'll let me into Lufenia. There's not one that appears on the map. I don't actually know. Let's do the Mystic Key stuff. We can start with that. I'm actually going to turn off encounters because these little encounters on the overworld aren't going to do anything for us anyway. We'll turn them back on when we go into a dungeon at some point. West Garden Fuse, a Yoshi Egg, Doc Robot Needle Codes, a Woot, my own rare candy, a Super Missile. I mean, you're going to need those access codes. Can I get to Northwest Castle from here? No, I need a canoe. Because having no encounters on... Well, like I said, I guess spiked squares aren't a thing anymore. Are they? They switched the spiked square to monster boxes. A contact lens for Earthbound. A speed booster. You like that? We'll turn them on in the dungeons. There's nothing in this dungeon that's going to really challenge me, but... Oh, we didn't even get an encounter there. There was no monster in the box. Oh, okay. Just free encounters, or free boxes in here. If we end up able to go to Lufenia, we will obviously turn encounters back on the overworld up there. So we have to fight giants and zombies and stuff. Yeah, should I turn them on in the Marsh Cave, though? Maybe we'll turn them on in the Marsh Cave. It seems wrong to not have encounters in the dungeons. If I've got your morph ball, I'll send it over, Destel, but I don't know. Getting soft locked in SMZ3 is just like a rite of passage at this point. Oh, I forgot to turn the counters back on. My bad. I did one whole level with no encounters. You know what? Just auto battle this. Faraga will take care of a shark, I'm sure. Faraga did not take care of a shark. Had 30 hit points left. Ridiculous. I'm not. Why would I fight that guy standing there? Like, why would I do that to myself? Progressive Zerg Flyer Carapace. Good. I wouldn't want your Zerg to be uncarapaced. Seems like a waste of a Thundaga, but... An unlocker, just, that sounds good. Who wouldn't want an unlocker? Alright, that's all my Mystic Key rooms. We can go and see if Lufenia has a dock. I don't know if anything I found there is of much use to people. I just don't know StarCraft and Mega Man Battle Network and all these other ridiculous games that people are playing. They should play good manly games like Final Fantasy 1 Pixel Remaster. Everybody should play the exact same thing I do. Battle Network never looked really enticing to me. Even as a big Mega Man fan going all the way back in the day, never looked like anything I was really into. I mean, part of it's a handheld series, and I don't... Back then, I never really liked playing handheld games. I don't have docks for Lafenia. We can dock down here to get into the tower, but this doesn't translate into a route to Lafenia. This doesn't translate to a route to anywhere, does it? I mean, it was fun playing Ring Around the Desert here, but... It's kind of upsetting that we don't have a dock for Lufenia. It's too bad. Alright, so am I just... Here, let's go save back in Crescent Lakes. When I pick this game back up, I've got another 40,000 gold. I can buy another ruby armlet. So a canoe would get me into 3 more dungeons. A floater would get me into the same 3 dungeons. An oxia would get me into a big dungeon. A chime would get me into a big dungeon. Okay, so we're locked again in Final Fantasy 1, which is fine with me. Get my keyboard on the table here, because we got to go to a keyboard game next. Dave Roll's going into his second run at Symphony of the Night. It looks like he got enough uppies to get into the Coliseum. Cool. Waiting for my game to launch. Stay hydrated, kids. So the hints people have for me are all in Pokemon Emerald. I need to go to Dragon Caves, wherever that is. Oh, that's in Final Fantasy 1. Well, no, I can't get to that without an airship. So as soon as I get an airship, I can send that out. Everything else is in Pokemon Emerald. Which I guess is what we'll go back to. But first... we have to clean the invisible boatmobile. Oh, this is not letting me connect to my triple washer. I wonder which option I need to... I mean, I don't need to connect to a triple washer. Like, I'll be fine without it. But... I just know that there's a way to do it. Those are my liquids. These are my nozzles. It's not letting me change this. Okay, equipped washer. Do I have to buy it? Like buy a new one? It says it's already owned. All right, I guess we're just going to use the 15-degree nozzle then. So the thing about the invisible boatmobile is it's invisible. Once we clean the grime off, we can't see it anymore. Isn't that amusing? Yeah, this is the invisible boatmobile. How did you guess? Is it because it's invisible, or is it because it's a boatmobile? So this level, you're just, it's just, you kind of keep having to look for angles where you can see the dirt. And that's really all there is to it. One thing that bugs me about the Battle Network games, and again, I haven't played any of them, but I've watched a bunch of people play them, especially watching people do them in like Archies and stuff. And this was a thing in like all Capcom games of the era, is their localization team didn't bother to take into account the difference in the number of characters you would need changing the game from Japanese to English. So they just truncate every word, like every ability you get, like every place name, like until the game just becomes incomprehensible. Capcom did this with a lot of games, especially in like the PS1 era. The old school Breath of Fire games were like that. And so Battle Network, it's like, oh cool, I got the Flush. I'm going to equip my Skingurk. And they were very much of the opinion that localization was optional, and it really shows in their games from that era. Obviously, a lot of companies had to do that, and a lot of companies had different. Like Final Fantasy 1 truncates all of the spell names to 4 letters. But for the most part, they make as much sense as they can. Like you get fire, lit, and ice, 1, 2, and 3, right? You have to abbreviate fire as fur, but it still makes sense. You're limited to 4-letter character names. Remember a friend of mine who worked on localization at Atlas for years mentioned, like, we went with, when we're naming equipment, we're changing the names from Japanese, like, we went with Aspis instead of Shield for a lot of, like, the Shield equipments, just because it gives us an extra letter to play with. Aspis is 1 fewer character than Shield, so And one character like doesn't sound like a lot, but when you make a list of all the available 5-letter words versus 6-letter words, you really give yourself a lot more space. Gotta look for spots like this. Like, we can't even tab to see the dirt. Because if we could see the dirt, we'd just be able to see the dirt, right? So what we can do is this, like our bow ornament. Where is it even going to flash? It's not even going to flash, is it? Because it's invisible. Yeah, man, if I could see the dirt, I would see the dirt. I can't even see the boat. I guess this is where the boat is right here, but... The doors need cleaning. This is the problem with having an invisible boat. Doors need cleaning, the stern needs cleaning, and the windscreen needs cleaning. Like, I can see the ghost of a part there. Ah, there we go. We got the door clean. So if it wasn't invisible, doing this would... Oh, it does highlight the part. Look, you can just barely... Oh, I see it. It does just barely shows you the... Oh, there's a... Right back here. Good. All right, now we need the windscreen. It is... You can barely see it being highlighted back there. Windscreen done. Look at that little speck. Haha! The boatmobile. Watch it vanish. All right. Oh, I do have other jobs. We got a dirt bike we got to clean, and then we got the drill. These must have dropped last night, and I didn't see it. It just started storming outside. Woo! Front fender needs cleaning. Yes, it does. On the inside, just like my soul. Swing arm. What is a swing arm? I'm not sure I know what a swing arm is. I just saw it over here. Swing arm. That's the swing arm in there. Frame. Oh, this is the swing arm. Got it. Job complete. Clean the drill. Yeah. We're going to go to the center of the earth, kids. How cool would it be if this like actually sent somebody the drill in free enterprise? Get all his little nooks and crannies. I've got enough to do in Pokemon tonight without that badge. Like, I'm not... Don't ever go out of your way to get me an item in the Archie. Like, don't ever put yourself out. I've got enough to do. I don't... like, do what you're comfortable with. Get the checks that you want to get, right? If you want the challenge of running those checks just to, like, push yourself, then that sounds great. Have fun. But there's a reason I don't hint my checks in Archipelago unless somebody else requests that I do. I want everybody to, like, run the multi-world like at their own speed, at their own level of comfort. And I've seen like vicariously like other multi-world communities that there's like drama and stuff, and that's not going to be us. I'm not going to stand for anything like that. Like get the checks you're comfortable with and waiting. Like if we've only been at it a couple days. And I've got so much other stuff to do. So no, I don't mind not being able to surf in Pokemon right now. I know that other people are waiting on checks for me, but like that's just how the multi-world goes. Like those might be Sphere 11 checks. We don't know. I'm not in a rush to finish. I don't think the bunny in SMZ3, or Link to the Past, I guess I should say, I don't think the bunny can open any checks. Or any boxes. I think there's checks the rabbit can do, but I don't think boxes are one of them. I want to try to facilitate the checks that I can get. Like if somebody hints an item... and if I can reach it, like I want to prioritize getting it, but it might not be that my surf is supposed to open up until like Sphere 6 or something. Like we just don't know. And I've already got a bunch of Pokemon stuff to do. So I'm not hurting for stuff to do in that game. I feel like if people have nothing to do in their game, but they want to play and do checks, I think that's an indication that they could put more games in. Like, if you have that much time that you wish you could be in there doing checks, like, you could always just, next time, just throw in another game. Be like, oh, well, I had one game last time, but I got BK'd for 3 days. Even, like, everybody's doing their checks and I still got BK'd for... Maybe next time I got to put in a second game, right? Maybe next time... change the behavior a little bit. I'm finding as we do more of these that I'm finding my comfort level with different games. I've got more patience for some games than others. I find that I'm not minding Pokemon at all, but like Tunic is kicking my ass and I'm not enjoying it as much. I find myself less incentivized to go back and get Tunic done. We're going to get it done, but... And I've been trying to think in terms of like having a backbone game. Like I want to put in at least one game that I know has tons of stuff to do. Like that for me right now, that's Pokemon. I knew Pokemon Emerald was going to be over 1,000 checks. So you can open some checks as a pink bunny, but not others? That doesn't sound right. That's weird. Like these Power Wash levels are only sending 5 checks. That's all I'm sending with Power Wash Simulator. Each level is worth 5 checks, no matter the size. That dirt bike that took us 30 seconds, that was 5 checks. This drill is 5 checks. The Mad Hatter's Tea Party we did last night, that's 5 checks. 5 checks, baby. It's all we get. All right, what do we... Wait, oh, we got all this stuff up top. We haven't done anything up here yet. Like, Soden has a lot of checks, but it's not a good backbone game. Because you end up doing all the checks you have, and it's a few hundred checks, but you end up doing all of them, and then you're waiting on uppies. And then someone gives you uppies, and then you have, like, 100 more checks... And then you're waiting on Second Castle. And then you go to the Second Castle and you do all the rest of your checks. And then you're just waiting on Vlad relics to finish. So Soden is super front-loaded. It has all its checks up front. And then it has to sit at the end and wait. So you end up doing all the checks in the castle. Whereas something like Ship opens up a dozen checks at a time frequently. 1,600 checks, but you can't do it all at once. Is this the rear door frame? It is. Oh, it's clean now. Rear shieldings. Inside there. Okay. Caterpillar threads. Treads. I'm sorry, not threads. Well, I don't know where else on these treads it wants me to aim. Oh, on the inside here. Got it. Haha. Probably the same thing over here. Beautiful. Job complete. And that's it. That's all my checks for Power Wash Simulacrum. Which means I think we're just going back to Pokemon. Yeah, we got so much stuff that opened because somebody sent me cut. So now I can cut things. And depending on how quick we get through these, we may or may not jump back into Kirby and see if anything else is doable in Kirby. Overheats? That's what them grandmas are doing up there. Are those the dancing grandmas from Soul Blazer? Destel, you missing your dancing grandmas? Because I found them. They're hanging out in this mountain town. They're resting their weary muscles. All that dancing they did. Nugget. There's Cut. It's good because I was running out of Pokeballs. I was down to like 10. I would have had to start it on my giant pile of Ultra and Great Balls. Ooh, Soda Pop sounds good, actually. I got a Pokeblock case. I don't know what that's for. Nugget. Kind of looks like my character's wearing a frog hat. Like she's got a frog-shaped hat on her head. Acro bike. Oh boy. Can only imagine what that does. There, now he's got all HM moves. Alright, so there's nothing new in this town. Let me go to my world map first. Because I've got stuff that opens up to the east of me. But I think first I want to go south to Mauville. Backtrack to Route 117 where there's one Pokeball I can pick up. Then back to Mauville, then south. Actually, I should just go south from Mauville. There's stuff in the Trick House. Turn west, go through Route 103, backward that way. I'll wind up back in Petalburg where there's more stuff to get with Cut. And then in Rustboro, turn back east, come through Route 116 where there's stuff. That'll take me through 117 and end me back up in Mauville. So I think that's the plan, is we have to head south from Mauville. Which should be this way. I can't go this way. Oh yeah, I can. Okay, that's the sandstorms up top. I thought the desert was down here. It's not. All right, here's Mauville. So we go south out of here to the Trick House. I've got green checks. I wonder if these guys are gone yet. Can I ride my acro bike? Yo, I'm wheeling. What up? Oh, I'm awesome. Look at me. This bike is a lot easier to control. All right. Is this the Trick House? I don't know. South of here is that beach, right? Yeah. I could do some fishing here.
What's the name of this town? Route 109 in Slateport City. Okay, where's that? Route 109 is in the water. Slateport is... Oh, so the trick house is north of me then. Interesting. The trick house is up here somewhere. Is it in Route 110? South of Route 110. Well, here's these guys. Oh, I see the trick house now. I gotta be on foot. I can't take... Got it. Okay, makes more sense now. We didn't need to go through there at all. I do need one more grass encounter here, so maybe we'll get it on our way to the trick house. This is the trick house. Terrified of what I'm going to find in here. It's a scroll. Hager. Oh. Okay. So find all the people in the room. This is the trick, is there's bushes inside of this house. Write the secret code here. It's green, so whatever this is, I should be able to do it. This guy's not even a check. What is he doing? I cut you. So there must be You have the password written down here, maybe. Okay. That's a puzzle? I guess? Do I have to go out and come back in to do the second puzzle? Okay. There's like holes in the floor. Oh, this trick house is about pushing the button. See, you push the button, and then the hole closes, and that's the trick. And then you got to push the other button. You got to push all the buttons. It's tricky because it's a trick house. See, there were 4 buttons and 4 holes. All right, that's as much trick house as I can do for now. Apparently the next level of trick house is blocked. And so we head back up to this is correct. We wanted to go out here because we can cut our way in here now. Here, let me switch the map again so I can get my map on screen. Oh, good, the bush grew back immediately. Yo, it's slow, bro. He's so slow, bro. I did that to him. Explode! Okay, I kind of... I'm down with explode. Look at that guy. I bet he's real fun at parties. All right. Now, can I keep going west here? No. Did I fish here? Yes, this is done now. I can't go all the way. I can't go around to Route 117 from here. So I wonder if I should go east out of Mauville and go to those routes in that direction and then double back. Route 118. This doesn't look like the map. Yes, it does. Okay, there's a cave here, normally. Route 118 from some other direction, though, is possible. So can't get here from here. I've got to go north out of Malville, then. Wait, that doesn't make sense. I should be able to go somewhere from here. Is this like a bike path for my acro bike? Is that what I'm doing here? Is it an acrobatic bike path? I don't think so. Alright, then what is it saying I can do? There's supposed to be a cave entrance here. And it's not open for whatever reason. And this, like, path is not on my map. This broken bridge here? So, where is it saying I can go? It's saying I can get all the way up to the Weather Institute, which is north from here. And as far west as Route 123. But this doesn't make sense to me. Is there another entrance in here that I'm not seeing on the map? No, this is it. See, on the map in my tracker, there's a hole, there's a cave opening here. Okay, let's take a... Here, let's get off the bike. I don't want to be riding this bike everywhere. Route 111 doesn't turn in any useful direction. I could go Route 111 all the way to the north and then follow that path all the way west to get back around to Rustboro. And I'm going to have to do that anyway. So I guess I might as well do it now. This doesn't go anywhere. Skill swap. Cool. Seems good. How did I get to the other side of the desert? Was there a... I can't go in there. Was there a path up the mountain, perhaps? Like, there's the museum. Nothing in there. This other side, just trees. Maybe I did have to go over here. Wait, we went through this cave. Which still has 2 cave encounters I haven't seen. This is what we did. I don't have this one. Cool. That's how we did it. We came out here. Do I need land here? 1 grass encounter. We'll just see if we can get... We'll try, give it 1 try here. Oh, somebody just got Rush Jet. Nope, it's this again. Sudowoodo. Not interested. Okay, so we're north Route 111 now. Route 113 is done. We've done everything we can here. So we're just going through. Fowlerbore Town. Nothing new here. Route 114. I've got a grass encounter I can take here. Yeah. We gotta go through here. Alright, show me a Pokemon I don't have yet. Do I have to... No, that was for a ball. Right, this was the level where I thought the graphics design looked pretty awful because it's hard to tell, like, this is a not traversable path. So this is the meteor cave. There's a fishing encounter here we don't have yet. Let's fish once. Oops. Yeah, you gotta wait for the dots. There it is. Okay, this is what I needed. A bra. I'll take a bra. So this cave is cached now. We're done in here. Word? So this puts me in 115. There's one fishing encounter to be done here. This is where people have hinted checks, but they're both in spots that I need surf to take. Then back to Rustboro. So I need to go south out of here down to Petalburg Woods. (104). There's still a grass encounter here, but I don't think we're going to run through any grass on the way. Oh, wait a minute. I can get this. Haha. We cutting, boys. And then here in the woods, I've got stuff. One more grass encounter here as well. Cake. I've got 1,000,000 of you. There's some crystal armor. Enjoy. All right. So now I got to go back up to Rustboro and head east. I considered Thousand Year Door, but like I had enough on my plate for this async. But I would like to learn Thousand Year Door. All right, east out of Rustboro. Not this way. There is an east out of Rust. Yeah, it's up here. All right, 116. Oh, a bunch of stuff is open here now. I got 2 more grass encounters I'm looking for here. I guess we're not checking them right now. Maybe I am if I accidentally jump down the thing. Look at this thing! It's the circle bear! Give me circle bear, please. Small keys are universal in Wind Waker, huh? It's kind of interesting. Wouldn't you like to carry more arrows? Let me show you how powerful my Pokemon is, level 9 Butterfree. And she only has the 1 Pokemon? Oh, this is a dead check. This is something for Final Fantasy IV. We did not have to do this. But I am doing it. Burn him! Yeah, okay. That game's cached. We don't need to worry about that anymore. All right, I like that guy. I might be down with Pillow Swine. I don't have one though. So you're telling me Mantine is flying? Is that what you're telling me? It's a manta ray and it flies? All right, then I guess we're going into this cave. Let's go into this cave. This cave's not here. It doesn't exist yet. Okay. We don't need anything from here. This cave is done. Nothing in this town. I've got 3 grass encounters here and a cut spot. Got you already. We'll take one more encounter here and see if we get lucky. Nope. This goes back to Mauville. So that leaves us with this check over here. I'm gonna have to do some looking into. So, looking at the map, if I start turning off my abilities, Cut doesn't do anything. Surf I can't use yet. Rock Smash turns those off, but they weren't in logic yesterday. The bike turns those off. The acro bike turns those off. So it's either the acro bike or Rock Smash, and it can't be Rock Smash because we had Rock Smash yesterday. So we're going to use the acro bike. I already tried the acro bike, but apparently I didn't use it correctly. So I can't turn here. I can like hold the button to do this. And like bounce. While hopping, press up. What do you think I'm doing? I'm pressing up. Doesn't do anything. I'm just hopping in place. Up, left, right, down. Like, I can hop back and forth. I can't turn up here. Hop, 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 hop. Up, 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 up. Tap a button with up while not bunny hopping. What? Holding up. Tapping up. Touching up with my nose. What? Tap a button with up while not bunny hopping. What button do you want? I have 90 buttons on my controller. Holding up, tapping the button. Holding the button, tapping up. But holding up for multiple seconds like it's that elevator in Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Mashing the button. Both buttons. There we go. You gotta mash. You gotta mash super fast. That's how you do it. Anyway, this is route which route is this? Route 118. Okay. Here's this guy. I just mashed the button and up at the same time. I forgot what route I was on. Is it this? I guess it's this map. Yeah, okay, I see the map now. I knew it had to be the acrobike because I was looking at the tracker. You can tell by turning off certain upgrades by what the tracker does. Like, I could tell the acrobike is what it wanted. Because the only other thing that turned these checks off was Rock Blast, which we had last time we were here. I might get me a fizzy drink from the fridge. I didn't drink a fizzy drink all day today during D&D. I feel like maybe I've earned a fizzy drink. So I've got no... So all the grass encounter here are fair game. Oh, I didn't do any rod encounters here either. Oh, we got to do some rod encounters. That's like a guaranteed check. Yeah, I don't have this fool. Starvu. Star U, sorry. The Y's look like V's in their small letter fonts. This guy just... I don't know, man. So many of the Pokemon designs are just so low effort. Like, you can feel the desperation of the Game Freak art team, the character design team. Like, we need to make how many? How many frogs are we allowed to use? Oh god, how many different directions can we stretch a frog? It's charming. I do love it. I'm not knocking it. It's just you can feel the desperation. We're gonna do one more fishing here. I've got 2 routes out of here. I guess we'll go north first. They did a Pokemon generation where they didn't use any from previous games. That sounds awful. I've got a cave here too that I... Oh no, the cave's not there. A lot of these caves don't exist yet. We're gonna get like a cave tunnel item later. Like find the secret cave or I don't know. But like it says there's a cave here in the... on the map. Let's do some grass encounters. This guy just looks like he does not know what's going on, ever. This man just lives in a constant state of permanent confusion. And God bless him. I don't know. I feel like you just want to have a good mix, right? Like you want to have enough familiar Pokemon that like old players have some incentive to come back and like find their favorites. But you want to have enough new ones that it's like exciting. That just seems sensible to me. So how many of those like new ones in Gen 5 ended up sticking around? Did they keep a bunch of them, or did they like retire them immediately and go back to the old ones? That was a slow earthquake. Burn him! Wasn't very effective, but your guy's dead now. That's got to be insulting to have your Pokemon killed by something that's not very effective. So this is a big area. Oh God. Okay. Is this a smaller area over here? Let's take the smaller area first if I can. I remember reading, like, when I was playing Shield. I remember Shield was the first Pokemon game I played seriously. Like, yeah, I played Red on stream. It was years ago, but I didn't take it seriously, really. Shield was the first one that I played and, like, actually took seriously. And I remember at some point, I ran into these, like, trainer battles where, like, all the kids were dressed up like Pikachu and Eevee. But I couldn't find a Pikachu anywhere. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, is Pikachu like one of the monsters that's only in Sword? And I looked it up online and found somebody saying, yeah, Pikachu is only in Sword and Eevee is only in Shield. And I remember, like, I got upset about it. Like, man, what's the point of playing a Pokemon game if I can't even get Pikachu? But it turned out that that was wrong and I caught a Pikachu. Like, the person online just didn't know what they were talking about. And I'm like, ah, is this the true Pokemon fandom experience? Being given bad information about your favorite monster? I like the world map a lot in these games. I like how the world map is very, like, complex while being, like, easily traversable. Gives you a lot of reasons to go back and forth through old areas in a lot of directions, which in turn gives you a lot of opportunities to, like, catch old monsters that you missed the first time through. Like, I see the design of it, and you can tell that, like, by the time they got to Shield, that aspect of the game was scaled back. Like, Shield was not this intricate in terms of having a world map. It was much more of, like, a hub and spokes thing. I like the Explode. I feel like the Explode is cool. A devout mouse. So there's something in this house here. Cool. And then a whole bunch of berries. This must be the berry farmer's house. And there's a yellow item back behind the fence that I need to go get. It looks like I gotta go behind the house to get. Hey, it's Magmar. What's up, Magmar? Have an earthquake. Did you enjoy your earthquake that I hit you in the face with? Super effective. Love disc. We're gonna aggro on the love disc. I don't think the hit rate is anywhere near 10%. Like 10%, like way fewer than 10% of Pokemon actually look cool. Obviously that's subjective and it's going to be a different 10% for everybody, but like what is a love disc? Did you see that? It was just like a bean. It was just like a dumb pink bean with a face, and it was a stupid face, and I hated it. Ah, my golden coin for the cutesy fox. Ah, the Yoshi doll. He's gonna need that. The bow of truth. Destel's gonna need that. All right, this screen is empty now. Route 119. So we're coming in on the far left here. Got 5 grass encounters, 3 fishing encounters. This one is just eggs. I don't think the Pokemon have very memorable designs. Like, I couldn't, sitting here seeing all these monsters on screen, like, I couldn't tell you which one of these were, like, in Shield that... Like, have I seen Volbeat before? I couldn't tell you. I have no idea. It's a weird bee. Like... No idea if I've ever seen a Volbeat before. I gotta walk slowly through super tall grass, apparently. Have I seen seal? Like, you just drew a seal and named it Seal. Bop, 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 bop. Character design. That's how you do it. Something, something, kiss from a rose. And he was licking his balls. I'm just... Listen, we all know what he was doing. Volbeat looks like he doesn't want to be here. Look at the expression on his face. Like, man, I got all this child support back payment I gotta worry about. Like... Armaldo. I like the sound of Armaldo. Like, in the 3 full Pokemon games I've played in the past, have I ever seen Armaldo before? I've got no idea. I've got no way to tell. Like, it just looks like noise. It looks like a weird animal noise. These I know, the unknown, unknown... What, I don't know which way you say it, but like there's a bunch of them and they all look like weird hieroglyphs. And I'm going to tackle him and he's going to die. Goodbye. I'm going to pronounce it unknown. Goofy Defender. Aw, man. My man got some hero's laurels. Enjoy dashing around like a dork. Is there a Mrs. Mime? I like mispronouncing names on purpose because there's a certain type of person that it really irritates, and I like irritating that specific type of person. There's a hidden item over here. Oh, it's marked. Okay, good. Ladders in swamp. Oh, that probably opens up some stuff. Dude, we... Oh, are they walking in reaction to where I'm walking? They are. Ash's mom is Mrs. Mime? Is she really? Is that canon? You guys can tell me any lies you want about Pokemon canon. I will just believe you. I'm not going to fact check anything. Like, you could just make up anything you want about the Pokemon anime or like any... I'll just buy it. I'm not going to look... I don't care. Like, you said it out loud. I'm not going to... I'm just going to roll with it. I don't care. Tell me as many Pokemon lies as you want. Okay. Misdreavus is cute. We like Misdreavus. She's like mischievous, but with a Dre. I'm gonna let Hoots take out Ninetales. That seems fitting, because I think I used Ninetales in Pokemon Red. Alright, Hoots, do it. Done it. He is licking his bunghole. They drew his bunghole on this seal, and he's licking it. Like, you cannot convince me that's not what they've done. I need to switch my starter out here because Groudon's getting a little thin in the PPs. Sunflora, we burn those. Ash's mom worked for the Obama administration. I'll buy it. Like, whatever. I'm not going to look it up. I'll believe it forever. Ooh, Dragon Rage. Oh, do I want Dragon Rage, guys? Always inflict 40 damage? Why would you want that? It only does 40 damage. No thanks. I'm going to lose. I guess if your opponent buffs like 100 times and has like infinite defense, maybe it's better. Here, we need to roll Tauros out first. I think anybody who would get really upset by inaccuracies that I repeat because of lies that I heard, I think it would be really funny to make that person angry. And I'll just be like, a guy on the internet told me. Like, so it's true, so shut up. Oddish I recognize. I feel like I got an Oddish in that Pokemon Red playthrough. You should be the last one here. Hypnose. The guy's name should be Hypnose. Can we all agree to that? Like, yeah, he's hypnotizing us, but he also has a nose. This should be Hypnose. Alright, and you would think that's it for this map, but you'd be wrong, because we got to do some fishing now. Actually, there's a whole north section of the map I can get to. I've got you, but I can knock you off my lists. Oh, looks like Destel just finished Final Fantasy IV. Cyndaquil! I love Cyndaquil! I've already got a fire type in my team, otherwise I would use this Cyndaquil. Me and Cyndaquil, we got it done in Arceus. Good job, Destel. GG, my dude. I don't know if that opened anything for me in this game or not. We got a great ball. We got a Pokeball. We got a Pokeball. We got a Protean. We got a big mushroom. We got a big mushroom. A room 4 key. I have the room 1 and the room 6 key. Yeah, our first 2 completes are both free enterprise. If you get the progression, free enterprise goes down quick. Like, you really don't need that much to reach and defeat Zeromus in free enterprise. That's all 3 fishing encounters here. Beautiful. The 26 game I did, Final Fantasy IV, was a late complete just because my underground and moon access were both real deep. Okay, so I see where this house is on the map. Actually, I gotta go back down. There's a berry I missed. How come all my favorite starters are fire? Do I have like a bias towards fire? Because I used fire in Shield, I used fire in Arceus. I don't remember who I picked as my starter in Pokemon Red. I legitimately don't remember. Oh, there's a bike path over here. I gotta take this bike path, I guess. Wild Dodojuo Dodo. Dodrio is something Treble's waiting on. I gotta catch a Dodrio for Treble. I could just evolve that Doju. Oh, I don't know. I actually don't know the answer to that. Do you have to? What do you have to do to evolve a Dodrio? Do I just have to level it up? I legitimately don't know the answer to that question. I don't know if I can just level up. Ha-ha! You gotta press the two buttons at the same time. You can't hold one. Down doesn't do anything. Square doesn't. Square does this. If you hold square, tapping down does nothing. If you hold down, square does nothing. If you press both at the exact same time, it does this. It doesn't feel good to control. I don't know why they would do it that way. Okay, so next time we get to a computer, let's throw that dojo in the party and see if we just level it up and get treble that check. I think that's what he needs. Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, he wants a Dodrio. I can catch them in Lily Cove City, Route 117, Shoal Cave, Low Tide Ice Room. But if I could just evolve it and get the check that way, that would be cool. I don't know where my next computer is going to be. We intimidated each other. That's very funny. We gotta go all the way out to the side to get a couple checks. No, we gotta go left first and then get those checks, and then I think we're blocked in that direction. It's Raichu. I'm gonna thrash in his face. Look how awesome I am. So can I acro bike up this? No, we mock bike up this. Thrash on the evil hoots. You don't need to be able to take a hit in Super Mario World. Just beat the whole game small. Just be a gamer. There's a strawberry. She was saying she needed strawberries, huh? Alright, is this a town up here? I don't know what this is. Doesn't want me to go across there. So, okay, I guess we're gonna go this way first. burn him. That kid was hiding behind a wall. Thrash. We burn these. Man, who are we getting rid of for this Dodrodro? I don't want to get rid of any of my boys. Hoots can sit on the bench. What the? Excuse me? Sir. You need to go sit in the corner and think about what you just said to me. Throw the mock bike at it, yeah. That's the last. We got all the grass encounters here. Lovely. Oh, I didn't mean to nickname him. Your name is Fed. You're the Feds. Soul of Bat. Oh, he needs form of Bat, not Soul of Bat. Or is Soul of Bat form of Bat? I don't remember. Somebody's poisoned and they're just going to be poisoned. Here's a PC. Who's poisoned, by the way? Tauros, you're poisoned. How come I've got a separate options for withdraw and I don't know, they kind of did this in a dumb way, didn't they? Now we will take Hoots' item, give it to Dodrodro. I have a leftovers too. I didn't even see that. I don't really care about giving it to anybody though. All right, we can get stuff here. I was just gonna say that thing's floating, so it's not gonna take damage, but it's fine apparently. It wasn't floating high enough. Here, let's, because you're running low on the PPs, so let's switch you over to Hoots. We'll let Hoots do some damage in here. Got to tackle this bird. It's Hoots versus that bird. And we're going to cut this plant in half. Like, I think 2v2 should just be the base. Like, every encounter should be 2v2. Like, this should be the baseline Pokemon. Why the baseline is 1v1, I don't know. Yeah, I can sleep in that bed. I'm gonna go try. I sleep with all my Pokemon? Is that what I do? Oh. That feels like it should not work. Like, even 2v2 isn't, like, that exciting, but it's more exciting, you know? Rock smash it. We're gonna get to level 31 on that in no time. Oh yeah, he didn't care about rock smash. Surf him. Up, Hoot's got him. Don't worry, guys. Like, just when I play World of Final Fantasy, and World of Final Fantasy, like, gives you all the party building options, like, it immediately makes the game so much more interesting than the 1v1 fights. Like, for catching wild Pokemon, I think the 1v1 is fine. But, like, how come I can't throw out 2 balls here? I was able to throw out 2 balls a minute ago. Is it because, like, I wanted to give the guy a sporting chance? Like... That other character was just able to decide she wanted to throw out 2 balls, and then I was allowed to respond. Glalie? That's a Glalie, guys. That's what Glalie looks like. Ah, there he goes. It's kind of cool looking. Like, it's like angry, and one of its heads is like, no, I'm too good for this. There's his balance badge. Now Treble's, I think he can surf now. I am going to give me a fizzy drink. I've earned it. I'll be right back, guys. All right. We got Zapdork here. I'm going to do this to it. I'm going to burn Arbok. Oh, it's intimidating. Whoa. Level 26. Got an ice heal and a big pearl. We burn this. I remember at the end of Shield, when you complete everything in the story and like roll the credits and everything, you get like a letter from the previous champion saying like, "Oh, I left you a Pokemon," and it's a Charmander, and you're like, "Well, that's cool, but like I finished the game. What am I going to do with this Charmander?" Cool, I got cast form. Nickname? No. It was in box 3. Are we done here? We might be done here. Oh my god, so much more stuff opened up. I guess clearing that gets me up to Route 119. So I can go to the north now. Wait, this is Route 119. Oh, I see. There's a bridge that's open. They were blocking this bridge off. Okay. I have a check I need to do here. For somebody... Wait, how come this is not here? That's supposed to be like a rival battle there. Oh, there it is. Oh, Surf hit both of them. Interesting. Did Furt even attack that round? There it goes. That was super effective. Okay, I guess that was super effective. I don't know that I believe you. It's just got defense for days, I guess. Tackle him. Hoots and Furret together again. No, don't learn Upper. I'm never going to use this Dodrodro. Genji Shield. Fantastic. Okay. I wouldn't mind having a Noctowl of my very own. Hoots versus Noctowl. Hit him tackle. Do it. In fact, I think in Shields I had to take a Noctowl because I couldn't, because Pidgeot wasn't an option. Enjoy your Swarm Queen. One of these berries is the check that's somebody hinted me for. So I'm about to send something very exciting out to someone. We're going to burn this one. In the rain. Charizard ain't give any kind of F. Okay, that ball over there is not reachable with what I've got now, apparently. Sinking platforms. I think that's what she needed for me. She's got it now. Four Tree City. Great. We can go to the Poke Center here. Saving the game is probably good once in a while. I've got 8 hours in this already. I feel like I'm not even part way done. There's as much to do in this game as in FF12. That's insane. Wait, how come this house was green? Hidden Power Lady. There's a Hidden Power Lady in here? I don't know if I've got a plusle or not. I might have to make that trade. It says there's a green... oh, no, it's not this house. It's the next house over. I'm not going to trade. I'm not going to make that trade. This lady. Okay, got it. I was looking at the... just guess randomly and you got it. Oh, she still has a check. There we go. That took care of it. I can't run on the bridges up here. It won't let me. All right, Wingle's... whatever Wingle is doing. Oh, okay. Apparently I had to do that. With the Devon scope. Okay, so we're not going that way. Humberto. Oh, no, no, no. I can't handle Jinx. I'm sorry. We have to destroy Jinx. Thank you, no. Explode! We burn these. Breloom sounds like a broom, and brooms are flammable. It does not look like a broom. It's still flammable. It's the Delibird! Furry can take care of the Delibird. Heck yeah. You need to die. This is a bird gym? Is this like all bird Pokemon? I guess. Well, that's a bug. I mean, they're not flying types in this because it's a randomizer. They're just a random grab bag of whatever happened to be laying around. Good. I don't know what beats Clay Doll. Headbutt probably beats Clay Doll. That's my guess. This looks like the Mystic Doll from Dragon Quest. I wonder if that was the inspiration here. Or if they both have like the same mythological draw. I don't know enough about like Japanese or Asian mythology. Ooh, we gotta pop this one first. Like this. See, this is kind of a cool idea for a dungeon feature that I don't think I've seen before. And I would like to play with this idea a little more, but like we're already done. That's the end of the gym. That's the most complex thing they're ever gonna do with this idea. Hitmontop is upside down. And I don't know if that's going to help him here. It's going to send out Groudon. Alright. You got to do what you got to do. Oh, I missed a trainer in there. Dang it, I got to go back. It's going to be one of these fights. His defense is just going to go crazy. Oh no. It's one of these. I don't even know what he's weak to. Oh, we're going to be here all day. He must be maxed out on defense by now. He can't raise his defense endlessly. Surely. There we go. Critical hit took care of things. I'm going to wake up, and then it's not going to go well for you. Good night. I don't know what a Latias is. Hoots can take care of it, though. Hoots knows the score. Okay, we got to go back through here to get this one. Corkscrew attack. Oh, it's this guy. I thought Hoots was learning this. I don't even like this guy. All right, let's get out of here. I got refrigerator in Kirby. I can make food now. Oh, this whole area is green. This is Route 120. We've got 7 grass encounters and 3 fishing encounters here. I don't care about putting Tauros back in. I'm just going to roll with what I've got. It's not. If I find another Pokemon out here somewhere that I like, then we'll worry about changing them out. But we're ride or die on 3-headed butt snake there. Whatever. I have to cut like 30 things in a row. If anything, I should give the XP share to Charizard. In fact, I'm gonna do that. There. A strawberry. That's not the progression strawberry for the people playing Celeste, though. Alright, so there's going to be a hidden item down here. Actually, do I need to go down here? Looks like I gotta go this way first. Shup it. So, we already have this, but... What did you buy from King Zora for 500 rubles? I should be doing checks faster? What do you mean? I don't have a Kecleon yet. I'm not doing checks fast enough for you? I felt like I was doing pretty good. I feel like I was doing a good clip. So this doesn't count as one of the encounters here. It's just like an invisible Pokemon. We got to do our fishing here as well. I like Donphan. This one's cool looking. Yeah, I got you your Dodrio check. Eurixia was a genius. He's like, just take the Dojo you just caught and then get it to level 31 and evolve it. And now it's a Dodrio. I don't have an NTI. We'll try 2 more fishings here. Oh, this is the 3rd fishing. We already have one of these, but this is number 3. Okay. Somebody on this bridge. Good. Yo, my man just flew off. He was the crow. We got this guy. I don't care if it wasn't very effective the first time. I'm going to do it twice. Pelipper, I think that's water, isn't it? I'm going to headbutt Pelipper. Yeah, it's this stupid pelican thing. It protected itself. Neat. Good job wasting a turn, hero. Okay, and then around the corner here. It's the cool trainer with his Mewtwo. I'm going to confusion you. Wasn't very effective, but confused. Like the status effect landed, which is the point of the spell, right? torment. Good. Yo, the trainers are thick in this area. Marowak. I don't know what a Marowak is. I bet I could earthquake it. That's how you deal with Marowak. So that's it for this first screen of 3 for this area. This is a big area. Oh, that's important actually. That'll be helpful. All right, so now we're going into the second screen. I'm still looking for 6 grass encounters. There's a hidden thing here. And we got this guy. Somebody sent me Exploding Gordo. Is that an ability for Kirby? I can turn into an Exploding Gordo? The love disc. I fell in love with the love disc. And I still killed it. This screen is not as big as the previous one, though. It's kind of, we just kind of keep going south. But each of these trainers has 3 monsters, so it's still going to take a minute. Oh, this isn't who I wanted, I don't think. No, because this guy's going to be flying. We have that, though. Hurrah! Okay, we're hopping down. I don't know if that's what I wanted to do, actually. I guess I can go back up. Oh, I don't have a choice. I've got to hop down here. Okay, I see. I see. Crossing this bridge is free and there's nothing down there. Oh, the rain let up. Okay, now we're in the final area here. Wizcash has a Dr. Wily symbol on his head. Just letting you guys know. I am positive that Dr. Wily predates Wizcash. Like, positive. Apparently there's a cave I can reach on this screen that has a green check. A Yoshi egg. I think that's set to be progression. Okay, so I can't get down to that ball. I can get all these berries, though. Oh no, I see how we're getting up there. I'm going the right way. Good night, sir. Sleep well. Dream of badly drawn monsters. I'm afraid Furret's bad. We might have to use all of our stat up items on Furret to make him not bad. He's also pretty low level compared to the rest of the boys, I guess. Here, let's work on making Furret less bad. What am I doing? Give that. All right, what can I do here? Restores. Raises speed. Yeah, use that on Furret. Use this on Furret. Raises defense. Yeah. Now Furret's going to be awesome. Yeah, raises HP too. Good old Furret. You know what? I'm going to use all my rare candies here. Furret deserves all this candy. Good. I have so many mushrooms and pearls. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's a held item. I don't need to use that. Attack stat. Yeah, baby. Special attack stat. We'll do that. There, now Furret's awesome. I don't know that that's true. Okay, I can get into this cave? There's not a cave here. We already have a wild Kecleon. And I think that's it for this zone. Oh, wait a minute. How many grass encounters? There's still 6 grass encounters here? Yeah, we got to do some more grass encounters. We got to walk around in the uber tall grass. All right, where all the encounters be at? There's one. I don't have this guy. That was the like very first thing I uploaded to YouTube was that Mega Man 3 series. My God, 2008? We were all young then. Now I'm old and fat. Don't have this one. Oh, we're packing them in today. You watched that in elementary school? How old are you trying to make me feel? Oh no. I crumble to dust. That's it. That's how you Thanos snap me, and I'm just over. I'm at like 70, yeah, something like that. All right, we're gonna give it one more random encounter here because I'm seeing repeats. Oh, we don't have this one. We'll do one more random encounter after this one then. Buttface, you sat here with me and Dan, and you're like, yeah, the first... I remember listening to White and Nerdy when I was a little kid. That's my Weird Al childhood memory. Watching the YouTubes. Dan and I were like, oh, what was our first Weird Al album? And we're talking about stuff come out in the 90s. You're like, 2007? Because I'm a young bab? Alright. We're now in Route 121. 7 grass encounters, 3 fishing encounters here. Where am I fishing at on this map? I see where I'm fishing at. There's like a fishing spot. Cool. Yeah, me and Buttface, we were doing those Game of Thrones videos back in the late 70s. They're classics. He won't do them with me anymore. He stopped wanting to. I keep asking him and he's like, "That's no." I'd do one right now. I would stop doing this right now and do one. I have been busy Archieing. I'm enjoying the Archie so much. Boot it up, let's go. Yeah, let's go. We can just hop on call right now and do it. You would say bad words on my stream, though. You would say like the F word and the Q word. I don't have anything prepared to do, though. Like, I could just do one off the cuff, I guess. I'm paralyzed. That's not fun. What would you want to talk about, Buttface? What's like a character we haven't gone through yet? We could discuss Cersei Lannister we haven't done. That'd be fun. Not your job to get a lesson plan in place. You're the student. You got to tell me what you want to learn. You realize this whole archipelago multi-world would come screeching to a halt if the two of us just stopped right now. Stopped sending checks. Like nothing else would get done. We don't have this. One of the topics I had started to plan out, like, there are, like, do a discussion on, like, the 3 worst sex scenes in Game of Thrones. There's a couple of scenes in Game of Thrones that are like legendarily bad sex scenes. But like they're actually secretly great because people just don't understand their purpose in the narrative. Could we get some mileage out of that? That's not a very G-rated topic for me to discuss on my YouTube channel. That's for the Salute the Flump channel where I'm allowed to say bad words. We could do like the 10 most awesome ways characters have died. Like, what were the most awesome deaths? They're going to Mount Pyre, guys. I can cut my way through here. Or I can go down here and get this. I guess that's the path forward, but we got to do... What's over here? There's a small indent in the wall. Cool. I found the indent, guys. Skizor. Okay, I know this one from Smash Brothers. I got Swinub. Buttface, you want to do one right now? At 11 o'clock at night? PM? I have to end this stream and start streaming on the other channel. You got like 2 hours in you right now? Here, hold on. Let's put this to the test. Let's see if this man's even sitting on Discord. Let's see. All right, we're doing it. We're doing it. I'm saving the game right now. I gotta catch this fortress and then we're doing it. Nobody on my stream can hear you talking because you're only talking in my ear, I think. I hope. Yeah, do that, but... Listen, I sent a whole bunch of checks in Pokemon. I feel good about my progress tonight. So I'm gonna save this. And then if you want to, me and Buttface are going to do Game of Thrones nonsense on youtube.com/salutetheflump. It's on the screen down here. All right. I'll be back on with this tomorrow night. We'll pick up Pokemon and finish up the checks that I've got laying around. I'm going to go talk to Buttface about Game of Thrones for 2 hours. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace out. Sleep well.